And now here you can see we are having a method in person show address, and these two are overloaded method. But what we want to create a new method for the employee, and this employee method will show the address of an employee. And for this, as you can see in a show address, we are having city, state, and country. I want to use the same method as it is in the employee. So how you can do it? You can simply use this method. See, I'm going to use an employee, and it is everything will remain the same. I will copy this, all right, and here I will paste it. Okay, and now what happened? Suppose in this show address, I'm going to. So what happened, my friend? When you call this method, it won't call the method of a person. Okay, and here see, let me just add something that says system.out.println. Let's say it will show first in employee like this, and then here I will just says here. Okay, here you can see in person like this. And now what happened, my friend? We know when we call the constructor, it first the constructor of the parent class and the child class will be created. But when we call the method, it will start from the bottom. Okay. So here when you call the show method, here you can see if I use the emp dot show, sorry, address. It's a employee dot show address. Okay. See, it is giving you two options. The first is the address from the person, because the person we inherited in the employee, so that's why it will work. And you can use the show address. Second one, you can see, let's say the city, let's say by default I will take this, it will display the city, and here you can say it will display the state, and here it will display the country. Okay, in the first, let's say in the first show address, I will just use here one more system.out.println to show that the person is calling just from the person. Here you can see inside person show address. So what happened, my friend, when we call this method in the first method calling in this one, because this method is not defined in an employee and it is available in person, so this method from the person will be called. In the second scenario, what happened when you use a show address, this method is defined in employee as well as in person, but it will take the employee method of the child class. It won't jump to the person because he means it got what it want. Now when I run this, so here you can see inside person show address, so this is showing, but the second one is an employee. So this is the method overriding. And now what you can do, suppose my friend you want to means call the method of the show address, okay, of the person. Here you can simply type once again the super dot show address. Okay, so you can call the method of the super class by using the super keyword that we used earlier in the constructor. The same way work means if I want to invoke any of the method available in this person class inside from the method of an employee. Okay, so, that means I want to invoke both of the method. For example, from the get destination, I want to invoke super dot set gender. It will work. Okay, so here means super is used to access the super class methods. Okay, it may be a method or it may be a constructor. Constructor is simple. You didn't need to use a super dot operator. You can just use a super and then you can call that particular constructor. So this is about the method overriding.